Knock, knock. Who is there? Yay, I can see one. If you say hello, I can read out your name. Unfortunately, I can't see who it is. Two. Come on. Say hi. Don't be shy. Hi. 4. All right, let me start rolling. Good evening and good afternoon to all the viewers, Saree lovers. Right, today's session, the wholesome session number 8. It's already 8 weeks since I started. I'm so excited. And today's is a session on wholesome food, which everyone will be liking and everyone likes it, right? All right, before I start, let me just say what drape of mine is today. Today I have draped a Chanderi cotton saree, and this is what it is. I'll be posting a detailed video later on. And Chanderi Sarees are from Madhya Pradesh, and it dates back to the Mughal period. And Chanderi has got like 3 different unique styles, which is either Chanderi in pure silk, or it could be in cotton silk, or it could be in silk cotton. And it is very lightweight, and it's kind of like, you know, it's got that luxurious feel to it. And the saree I have draped is kind of like quite unique, because it has got both a gold border, which is in the bottom, and a silver border on the top, and it's got a greenish little tinge on the top and a magenta in the bottom one, and it's got geometric patterns. And this pallu is not rich, but it is kind of like rich, and that comes with the matching blouse, which I have paid with the same blouse. And I have just paid my earrings. I'm not sure whether you guys can see. It's just a little butterfly which has got both silver and gold crystals in it, and just paid with a very simple bracelet, because the saree is kind of like, you know, I feel to be a little bit rich. So the jewelry what I wear shouldn't be like, you know, too empowering. So I've just worn simple jewelry to it. And I've also got a lovely pair of brown shoes matching with this. And today's clutch is this one, right? Okay. Anyway, I'll be posting a detailed one. And anyway, let me introduce for today's session who would be hosting. That would be Varsha Viswanath. She's basically from Mysore, and she is now settled in Pune, and she runs a sustainable Eco Bazaar in Pune, which is known for wholesome grains, and she categorizes that as ancient grains, which is correct. And she's going to tell us and give us the insight into what grains are, what wholesome grains are, what cereals are, what pseudo cereals are, and you know what's kind of like, you know, important to that, and what are the health benefits. After all, health is wealth, right? So, and especially during COVID times, maintaining, like, you know, all the social hygiene, social distancing, sorry, not social hygiene, like, you know, hygiene, as well as, like, you know, social distancing, etc. And quite a few of us who were in the lockdown mode have tried several different kinds of recipes. So continuing on with that, I'm not sure how many have you all have tried bits and pieces of, like, you know, the other wholesome foods which are available in the market. So Varsha is going to tell us more, and perhaps now is an opportunity for you all to try more of those. And just to justify for myself, what I did was I got black rice quite a few weeks ago. Like, I was just thinking, perhaps I would cook, and I did not. And today I just cooked black rice. I hope you all can see that. And I had made dal. Of course, yesterday I didn't cook today. I had made dal with guar in it. Guar is, in Kannada, it's gorikai, and which is very rich in protein again. And that would be my dinner tonight. Whilst Varsha is doing the session, I'm going to gobble on that little food there. All right, so I'm going to ask Varsha to come over, and in case if there is any technical difficulty, she's going to switch over for herself, and I'm going to quit. And maybe after she finishes, again, I'll come back and say hello. Probably I can chat to you all a little bit. All right? Okay, let me add her for that. I have to have my glasses. I'm sorry, I can't see otherwise. Kind of like, totally lost. So, okay, I have sent the invite. Okay, while she's waiting, let me just read out a few names who have come through. Karuna Itta, hello. Manjula Gudisagars, looking nice, ma'am. Thank you so much. Sadhana Singh is watching. Hi, Sadhana. Lakshmi Bhaskar, hello. Again, Anu Shivram, hello, Anu. Sneha Nitin, hi. Madhuri Tandale or Tandale, I'm not sure how it is pronounced. Hello. Hindu, hello. Varsha, I'm not sure I've sent you the invite. You just need to accept it. And I hope you guys would be ready to listen to her talk regarding all the yummy and nutritious grains which she would be describing. And they are all ancient grains, which probably, it's kind of like picked up its gear in the last few years, saying, it's healthy, and which we all knew it existed. And just because the Western world is following and now everyone is following, that's a different story. But, these are our roots, and this is where it is. Okay, a few of them have joined again. Rupa Anand, hello. Rupa Harsha, hello. Pallavi, hi, Pallavi. Thank you for introducing Varsha. See, Varsha is doing a session now. Thank you, nice Saree. Thank you so much. Thank you. This is all a repeat Saree. I'm kind of like, airing all my sarees. I thought this is an opportunity. All the new ones are just packed aside. Opportunities will definitely come. So I'm still enjoying my kind of like lockdown, not going anywhere, but still I do kind of like go out. It's a wrong notion to say that. But I grab the opportunity, like depending where I'm going, etc., etc. Like I still get to wear sarees, drape sarees, and do all sorts of stuff. So the next one is Purnima Prashant. Hello. Sandhya Srinivasan. Hello. Looks like she's having difficulty to join. What I'm going to do is I'm going to finish this off. Just don't quit. Keep watching the Saree Gallery page, and I'll ask Varsha to start a new video. All right? All right. After the session, I'll come and say hello to you. I'm at my so-called dinner. All right? See you shortly.
Light. ಈ ಕಡೆನೇ ಡಾರ್ಕ್ ಈ ಕಡೆ ಲೈಟ್ ಇದೆ ಈ ಕಡೆ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟೆಡ್ Hello everybody, am I audible? Thank you, Hema ji, for acknowledgement. Hello everyone, Saree Gallery Beauties. I am Varsha. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, because we are there from all time zones. Thank you, Hema ma'am, for providing such a wonderful platform. Thank you, Rupa Atige, for adding me to this group. Let me introduce my saree first. Today I am wearing a jacquard weave. I hope you can see. It's a jacquard weave with floral border, colorful border. I wanted a contrast blouse. I have matched a mirror work blouse with it. The saree is very special for me as it is a surprise gift by my husband. I hope you can see. Now let's start with a famous proverb saying, health is a relationship between you and your body. A good health is always experienced by us and others too. But when we have bad health, it has to be experienced by us only. Others can give us moral support, but they never can share your pain. In this toxic world, we have to be very much careful about what we eat and how we eat. There are many ways where toxins enter into our body. The one that is controlled by us is our eating habits. Always choose wisely while doing shopping for kitchen. Let's have an interactive session about ancient grains. Now let me tell you the list of grains we use. In general, there are actually 16 types of millets. Some are known, some are unknown, some are still missing. We can categorize these millets into two types of millets: neutral millets and positive millets. We all have heard about jowar, bajri, nachni or ragi. We all have heard our grandparents telling these are very healthy and definitely we have to include in our diet. Yes, it's a must inclusion in our diet. Definitely it is more nutritious and they are called as neutral millets. Much more nutritious are our positive millets, which is also called as siridhanya. The names are foxtail millet, little millet, barnyard millet, brown top millet and kodo millet. The major health benefits of millets are they are low glycemic index. When I say low glycemic index, it means that it is slow in digestion and easy in digestion. When it is slow in digestion, it releases sugars to the body and gives us energy slowly throughout, which helps us to maintain energies till the next meal. When compared to rice and wheat have high glycemic index. Our hybrid variety wheat and white rice I'm talking about. They have high glycemic index. It is digested in 2.5 to 3 hours and sugar level shoots up at a time. It is not slow in digestion and sugar level shoots up at a time which makes our pancreas put under pressure. But it is not in the case of millets. Millets are slow in digestion, which doesn't put any pressure on pancreas. It helps a lot for type 2 diabetes and in general for even a general normal healthy person, it helps the person to stay away from diabetes. Millets are rich in magnesium and it reduces the frequencies of migraine attacks, high or low BP, and reduces the risk of heart attacks. People who are suffering from post-menopausal problems, also it is helpful. Millets keeps us active and energetic for a longer time. I hope you all have heard about millets. Let me show you each type of millet. This is called brown top millet. Is it visible? Are the millets visible? This is brown top millet. This is little millet. This is foxtail millet. This is barnyard millet. This is kodo millet. Each millets have different nutrients and are specified for different purposes. In generally, they all are very healthy. Now let us see about ancient variety wheat. Kapli wheat is our local variety of wheat which has less gluten, more fibers and more proteins. This wheat has more nutrients when compared to the regular hybrid variety we consume every day. It improves heart health, it has lots of fibers. It is also specifically mentioned for type 2 diabetes. It is also called as diabetic wheat. This wheat gives soft chapatis, little darker in color. It has complex carbs which gives us very good immunity. Now let us see about ancient variety rices. Ancient variety rices are grown by now they are grown in forests with local people. Many such varieties are Indrayani rice, Amber rice, red rice, black rice, Mapille rice and many more. They all have different nutrient values, different health purposes. All the thing we have to do is we have to try to include it in our diet as much as possible, which is very important. All these rices are very good for type 2 diabetes, which has to be soaked nicely for overnight 8 to 10 hours and cook it just like rice. Initially, using the rice would be difficult. We can start mixing with the regular rice and use it, and later we can use the ancient variety rices alone. Now let us see, I have told you the health benefits and its uses, its nutrient values of all the millets, rices and wheat. Now let us see how to cook these. Cooking is a very important aspect. I never suggest to make a new dish out of this, look for a particular dish, look for a continental dish. I usually cook as I cook the traditional recipes. Any recipe, Indian recipe, the rice recipes, I have replaced it with millets and ancient variety rices. The regular recipes which we are used to, I am using those recipes only, but the ingredients are different. The main ingredient is different. Rest everything will be the same. From millets, it's easy to consume millets in the form of idli and dosa. The one I have observed all these years with the experimentation with millets is idli dosas are easiest way to consume, and in the form of can include millets in the form of idli and dosas. Always replace the rice with the millets and make idli and dosa better. With few experimentations, we can come out with the perfect proportions. With millets, we can even make pulao, biryani, bisi bele baat, khichdi, pongal. All the Indian, South Indian varieties of rices can be replaced, can be made with these rices. We have also made upma rava, poha and noodles and everything out of millets, so that it's made easy. Cooking with millets is made easy. We can even make appe, appam dosa. We can even make paratas, stuffed paratas, chapatis, puri, dokla. Dokla with little millet also came out very well, soft and fluffy. When it comes to sweets and dessert, we can make kheer, halwa and other stuff. I have tried to replace rice and wheat in all types of Indian dishes, and we have come out with a recipe for chakli, kodbade, nippat, majhe kodbade. Just it is a matter of few experiments and we come out with a perfect measurement. I have also included some amount of wheat flour with the millet flour and made a perfect pizza base. I always suggest a slow shift from the regular recipes to the millet recipes. I always suggest slow shift. If we try to shift immediately to the millets recipes, you might get aversion in few days. So to start with, we can use the millets in once in a week for 1 month, then slowly shift to twice a week for 1 month, then shift to thrice a week in 1 month. Later we can include as a 1 meal per day for 1 whole month, and then you can start as a 2 meals per day for a whole month, and then shift the whole diet to millets and ancient rices and ancient grains as all 3 meals for full day. This slow shift with the kids also to get accustomed, it takes a lot of time. I have taken at least 3 years for this shift to happen in my family. Initially we have to mix millets with the regular rice or regular wheat and use it for the recipes. Later we can increase the ratio also in it and make complete 100% millet recipes. The main point for all the millets and these ancient grains are most of them or all of them are unpolished and has lots and lots of fiber. We have to soak the millets for at least 8 to 10 hours before using it or before cooking it. The main aspect of millets is you can just replace the rice in the place in your meal. The place of the rice will be replaced by millets rice. Millets you can cook it as a rice and use it with your dal, sabji or sambar. To cook millets you will usually need 2.5 to 3 cups of water for 1 cup of millet. So it can be done open cooking, or it can be done by steaming, or it can be done by pressure. The main point to note is millets is not only for patients, it's for every other person. With the usage of millets, all our lifestyle diseases can be kept away. With a simple example, I would suggest every other healthy person to include millets and ancient grains at least 4 meals in a week. You can keep all the lifestyle diseases away from you. At least 4 meals in a week for a healthy person. but for diabetic or cancer or thyroid or BP patients, we would suggest all meals to be converted to millets and ancient grains. We all have to invest our time to choose wisely the right ingredients. Do not any time bargain or rethink to buy healthy stuff. Choose right and eat right. I hope I have conveyed some useful information to you all. We also run a store in Pune where all the millets, ancient grains are available. Our main USP is to make healthy recipes with millets, and it is made easy for you. So with the millets we have come up with many products, like we have made a dosa mix, paratha mix, puri mix, thali plate mix, instant noodles, we have poha, we have made poha out of it. Many such mixes we have come up with this. The main intention is to make cooking for the other person easy. Today I have made breakfast as millet thali plate, which is easy to make, a ready mix. Add your choice of vegetables, mix it well and make thali plate. It's just like a roti in South Indian, and it's called thali plate in Maharashtrian style. We also have a website where you can have a look at it and get more information. It's called go-to-ecobazaar.in, and you can ping me anytime for any information or for any recipes, and I'll be open to help you always. Thank you everyone. Thank you Hema ji.
Hi ladies. Hello. Your comments are really appreciated, and that will keep us going so that I can invite different varieties of activities, and I can bring across different kinds of talents to you all. Sorry, I'm just trying to, yeah. So if you have any questions, please do post your comments, and Varsha will be able to get back to you. And now, saying that, probably you guys might ask, I normally don't promote any marketing, but I'm promoting. Okay, the main intention of me not promoting any marketing material is because of sarees, because people who have approached me, they are all sarees, okay? With the saree, being the saree platform, probably I should encourage people who kind of like, you know, do the saree business. But no, I don't want to, because there's so much competition, and I just don't want to create any competition within the group. So apart from sarees, I'm happy to promote any other business, like Varsha's, for example. Just because she has her own business, so I had to mention that, because that's where she has gained the knowledge from. And I really don't mind, even sarees also, I don't mind, you know, mentioning the name, but I just don't want to promote it in my saree gallery page. But if it's an event happening, which probably you would be witnessing in the coming weeks shortly, I would definitely kind of like, you know, tell what the business is all about. I have got no issues with that, but I just don't want to promote on my page, just like, you know, as a post saying, you know, this is what the business is. Anyway, keeping that aside, if you have any questions or if you want to ask me anything, please throw them away. I will be happy to respond to you. I've got my lovely niece joining me. Hi, Maulia. Oh my goodness gracious. Wonder what wholesome food your mom or Avva is going to cook for you today. I'm not sure whether Ava watched it or not, but hopefully she might have. I don't know, because I didn't see any comments, or maybe it has, but I didn't get to see that. Perhaps maybe you can ask Ava to do a nice thali plate for you, which Varsha showed, like in Millets. And she post the picture for me. Probably I would see the photo and say, oh yay, this is thali plate. Right, anyway, who else is there? Come on, show your faces, guys. There are quite a few watching. I would be happy to say hello to you guys if you've got any questions. And also, I just wanted to let you all know, I go out of my way and post my sari pictures, and there are quite a few I don't know, because I consider my post as a magazine, right? So you open a magazine, you see the front page, you see the pictures, and then you kind of like, you know, flip the pages, and it has to have some tadka in it. So that's how my posts are, like, you know. I know I do a lot of TikToks, but anyway, if I've got plenty of time, I do more. If I have less time, I do less. Either way, so I would suggest, you know, just scroll through, because I have been acknowledging my posts of late. I have still got quite a few pending, which I will do it, because I'm really tight-fisted with my time. Though I kind of like, you know, prioritize and I manage my time, I do kind of like, you know, find it difficult sometimes to get through the posts. But I still have acknowledged all the posts so far, and especially the video comments and everything. So it would be great if you all kind of like, you know, flick through the posts and, you know, pass your comments. Not only me, like, you know, everyone in general, because everyone takes a lot of time to do a post. For example, like, you know, Hema Pallavi, she kind of like literally writes poems, which I can't do. My goodness. Oh my goodness. I really can't do. I'm not at that level too. Oh, it really takes some time for me to digest. You know, I have to literally go through twice and understand where she is coming from. Oh my goodness. I can't reach that level. Anyway, hats off to you, Hema Pallavi, if you're listening. Continue to do so. I'm really impressed with the posts and, you know, the type of photos that are being clicked and everything. And quite a few of you guys have asked me, like, you know, a few questions via Messenger and everything, you know, who takes my photos? Yes, my first few photos are taken by my husband if he's here. And if my son is here, I'll pester him to do, which he reluctantly does it, but he will do it. It's just a few photos and, you know, whatever I describe about the sari and just the turning video. These are the three things he kind of like, you know, like, kind of like, you know, it's like a routine for him. He does that and then he's off. That's it. Even if he's home, like most of the time he's not here on Wednesdays. Even if he's home, he doesn't take any more pictures. That's it. And I do my own TikToks. And if I have to do anything else, it's me just doing by myself. So I just thought I'll just shed some light there. And let me wear my glasses because there are some comments here. What else? Geeta Nagaraj. Hi, Geeta. Divya Usha. Hello. Hemalata Venugopal. Sounds very confident. Me? Oh, thank you. Leelavati Rajara. Thank you so much for watching. Come on, guys. Throw out some questions. I would be happy to answer. There were some questions as to how to view the videos which are on the Saree gallery page. Usually after the session, I normally upload it onto YouTube and Instagram. Those are the two other platforms which I'm actively involved in. I kind of like don't do it straight away because of time constraints. I try and do it. Hopefully like in a couple of days time if I haven't done it tonight. So you're most welcome to go and look for the Saree gallery both in Instagram as well as YouTube. You should be able to see all the sessions, videos which are collated. Basically I talk first and then I bring in the other presenter who presents their session. And then if I come back winding up, so I kind of like, collate all the three and put it into one. So it's basically a full sessions video which is available. So you can go and check it on Instagram, and you can go and check it on YouTube, whichever is easier for you. So it is like available, and would appreciate comments, because it literally kind of like, gives the confidence and, wanting to come back kind of like urge for the presenters. I kind of like think that acknowledging them and passing comments would be appreciative, even for them as well as me as well. And I'm really happy to see the Saree posts. It's kind of picked up the momentum, and I see a lot of posts every single day. I'll try and come up with the theme every now and then, but we'll make sure that, I still have quite a few themes up my sleeve. I'll be releasing one by one, as and when I get the opportunity of what needs to be themed up, like, especially the festival ones, which was really great. It was very nice to see the puja thalis decorated, and then came the Rakhi festival, and it was not many posted for Rakhi, but still it was good to see a few posts. I would kind of like, come up with more themes. Quite a few themes we have already done, which we will continue to do. If you guys have any ideas, you can either message me or you can pop that in the comment section. Either way is fine. I would be happy to take on board if those activities are not done. As I told you, like, I have lined up quite a few, and quite a few of them are kind of like, saying, oh, not this week, next week. So I kind of like take 2 weeks at a time and make sure that I have lined up. If anyone is wanting to come forward, whoever is listening and whoever is on my list, please do so. I'm happy to accommodate your request. If you want to change, I'm happy to. If you kind of like, want to do it earlier, I'm happy to. That's the way it's kind of like going. What else? If you have any questions, please do ask me. Like, anything to do with the group, looking for things or searching or anything, whatever is you guys want to ask me. I'm kind of like, very good at the techno kind of thing. Like, I'm happy to answer your questions as to how you can do, what you can do, etc. I'm happy to do that. So what else is coming? No one. If no one wants to ask me anything, probably I have to say bye to you guys. Yeah. And I would like to see some photos of you guys in the kitchen and the saree, and trying out the millets recipes, or other kind of like, healthy grains which you think, which we haven't heard of. Oh, by the way, there was another grain which obviously Varsha did not mention. It is actually a part of the wheat family. It's called Bulgur, which is nothing but cracked wheat. The Indian terminology is cracked wheat. It's basically wheat which is broken into pieces, and I think quite a few of the families do consume that. Like, even in my in-laws' place, like, my mother-in-law kind of like eats that. My niece also eats that. Like, it's basically just like the way the rice is cooked. But being here, I kind of like, try and explore other kinds of food available from different kinds of locations, as well as different other ethnic part. And I happened to try one from the Middle Eastern community, and it is called Bulgur, spelled B-U-L-G-U-R. It is nothing but cracked wheat, but the processing of that Bulgur, which is done in a different way. Basically, cracked wheat is just fresh wheat cut, it's kind of like done in the flour mill, which is cracked. But with Bulgur, what happens is literally the wheat is roasted, dry roasted, and then it is cracked, which is like, you know, the cracked wheat, and then it is packaged. So basically when you cook bulgur and when you cooked cracked wheat, the time difference is less. I cook all my rice and everything in the microwave. I kind of like try and minimize using the pressure cooker. For me, I kind of like find it, it's variable kind of like opinions, which I don't want to go into. For me, that's easy. So for everything, including basmati rice, everyone kind of like say they only use like, you know, 1:1.5 or whatever. For every kind of rice, I use 1:3. But for bulgur, I have to use a little bit more. It's 1:3.5. And it cooks the same way as the cracked wheat, but the time is less. So the cooking time is less. And if you guys are able to get that, I would suggest you can try that. And most of the time, bulgur is added as the part of the tabbouleh, what you get here from the Middle Eastern section. So that is where it comes from. So I would suggest perhaps maybe you guys should try. I have tried various things in that. For me, I love it with, it's basically my rice replacement. If not, you can also do upama. Upama comes out very nicely, and quite a few times, a few of my friends have just asked, and they have done it recently too. So that's another kind of like, you know, I think it's is it a millet or it's a rice grain or cereal or whatever it is, or pseudo cereal, whatever. Oh, there are so many. I just kind of like, you know, went berserk when Varsha was saying, you know, this is that. Anyway, so you can try those ones, and it is really, really healthy. I'm not sure whether it's available in India. Probably it should be available. So if not, you guys can roast the wheat and get it to the flour mill, which is also easier. But anyway, that's up to you guys. And what else? If I kind of like, you know, sit here and babble a lot, probably I will be signing off and see you guys next week with an exciting, it will be really, really interesting. A little bit of fashion tadka, I would say. That's all. That's the hint I can give. And I will be looking forward to having you guys next Wednesday at 8 a.m. and your time is at 3:30. See you guys. Signing off. Hey Ma. Bye for now.